Hello everyone, welcome to Mathematics Step by Step. I am Ying. So today we'll be learning the meaning of roots of a quadratic equation. So my stimulation 10, you guys will be doing it at home by using the dynamic geometry software, okay? So in this subtopic, we'll be learning how to determine the roots of a quadratic equation, okay? So like in this table, we can see that when we substitute x equals to 1 into this quadratic expression, we get the quadratic expression equals to 0. Same goes to x equals to 2. So these two are actually the roots. As what we can see here, this point and this point when the parabola cuts the x-axis is actually the roots, okay? So these two coordinates will satisfy the quadratic equation, okay? So same goes to the following tables, okay? Like in this second table, if this second table belongs to this graph, okay? We also know that this is the root, this is the root, okay? Because these 2 points is the place where the parabola cuts the x-axis. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, x equals to 1 and x equals to 4 will be the roots for this quadratic equation, okay? So you guys will explore all this and let me know what are your findings, okay? Comment in the video below. So what we will be learning in this mind stimulation 10 is that there are 1 or 2 values of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation, yes. And the values of the variable that satisfy a quadratic equation are known as the roots, okay? So again, this mind stimulation 11, you guys will be doing it at home, okay? So let us read this. What we'll be getting from the mind stimulation 11 is that the roots of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0 are the points of intersection of the graph fx equals to ax squared plus bx plus c and the x-axis, okay? So this is what we have discussed in mind stimulation 10, okay? So these are the place where the graph cuts the x-axis. So these two are the roots, okay? Same goes to here. So let us go through this example 5. For each graph of quadratic equation below, mark and state the roots of the given quadratic equation. So we can see that this point and this point are the 2 points where the graph cuts the x-axis, okay? So we know that these two are the roots. Yeah, so this is the way for us to mark the root, okay? Put a cross there. So now let us identify the coordinate of the root. Okay, so the second step is to state the root, okay? So in this case, we know that x equals to -4 here, x equals to 1.5 here, okay? Or you can write it as 3/2. Okay, let's proceed to b. -x squared plus 3x plus 4 equals to 0. We can see that this is the first root and this is the second root, okay? And this root is x equals to -1. This root is x equals to 4, okay? So now let us do this example 6 together. Determine whether each of the following values is a root of the given quadratic equation. So this is the quadratic equation given, and we need to check whether x equals to 1, x equals to 3 are the roots of this quadratic equation. So how are we going to check? We will substitute x equals to 1 into here, and then we will check whether we get the left hand side and right hand side are the same, okay? So when x equals to 1, we get 2 times 1 squared minus 7 times 1 plus 3, okay? We get -2. But the right hand side is equals to 0, okay? So left hand side is not equals to right hand side. So x equals to 1 is not a root of the equation, okay? Now let us check for the case of x equals to 3. We will substitute it into this equation also. So 2 times 3 square minus 7 times 3 plus 3 is equals to 0. So it is the same as right hand side. So x equals to 3 is a root of this equation, 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0, okay? Now let us do part B together. So this is the equation given. We want to check whether x equals to 1, x equals to 1 over 3 are the roots for this equation, okay? So let's start with the case of x equals to 1. We substitute into this equation. We get 3 times 1 squared minus 7 times 1 plus 5 equals to 1. Again, it is different from right hand side, which is 3. So x equals to 1 is not a root of this equation. But for the case of x equals to 1 over 3, again, we substitute into this equation given. So we get this 3 times 1 over 3 squared minus 7 times 1 over 3 plus 5 equals to 3. Yeah, so it is the same as the right hand side. So x equals to 1 over 3 is a root of the equation 3x squared minus 7x plus 5 equals to 3, okay? So you guys will do this self-practice 1.1e at home. If you guys are having any questions, you guys can PM me, okay? I have prepared an online course for you guys so that it can help you guys in completing your homework at home, okay? So coming next, we will learn how to determine the roots of a quadratic equation using factorization method, okay? So do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you do not miss out any of my upcoming videos, okay? So see you in my next video. Bye bye.